Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and I just had a birthday. I just turned 40. 40. Wow. That happened. Yeah. Okay. How do I feel about it? I don't know. Let's delve into it, shall we? Okay, on my channel, every now and again, I like to talk about stuff that's kind of like, a bit real. So I call it real talk because it's a bit real. Sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it just kind of is what it is. But I like to talk about the stuff that's like a bit more like, kind of like the real shizzle that we all go through in life. Okay, not like world news type situations, but kind of like the real stuff that we don't necessarily talk to people about. Like we might have like some internal angst going on, and that's the kind of stuff I like to talk about. Okay, I just turned 40. Where am I in my life? Where am I going with my life? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. What am I doing? Those are the kind of things that turn up in our brains when we have a big birthday. Yeah, I remember just before my 30th, I had a complete and utter meltdown because I was thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm about to turn 30. I'm probably going to like, I don't know, get married, have kids, settle down, and I won't be able to like travel the world. Yeah, that didn't happen. But but I thought it was going to. And I went into panic mode and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to travel the world right now. I have not been to enough places in the world. And so I did, but I went into like panic travel mode and I suddenly I could not stop traveling. There was one year, I'll never forget, it was in 2019, I think it was. Anyway, it was one year. I went to Spain for a few days and then I went back to the UK, did like a set of shifts at work because I used to work like bulk amount of days and then have a shorter bulk amount of days off work. So I did a bulk amount of days at work and then I went to Mauritius to see my family for a month. Maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, 3. I don't have that much annual leave. Like 3 weeks, and then went back to work for a set of days. Then went to a different part of Spain and did some traveling in Spain, and then literally just for my days off. Then went back to work for another set of shifts, and then went to South Korea for a period of time. I don't remember how long. In my mind, it was a month. That means it could have been 3 months. It could have been 2 weeks. Time doesn't work properly in my brain. But anyway, for a period of time. And that year I just didn't stop. And there was another year where in the space of 1 month, I travelled through 3 different countries. Yeah, I couldn't stop. Anyway, that was my 30th. And then I just kind of got on with things. And then I was about to hit 40 and my whole year of 39, quite honestly, was a bit of like, oh, I'm about to. It wasn't so much like I'm going to turn 40, like, oh no, I need to get my pipe and slippers out. No, it wasn't that. It was more a case of like, when you like suddenly have those moments where you're like evaluating your life and you're like, what have I done with my life? Where am I going with my life? What is going on with my life? And I think hitting 30 had me sort of like set where I was like, oh, this is what's about to happen with my life because that's what happens with everybody's life. And it didn't happen with my life. And so at 40, it was kind of like the opposite. Whereas with 30, I was like, oh, I'm set that this is about to be what's going to happen because it's what happens with everybody. With 40, it was the opposite. It was like, oh my gosh, my life didn't go the way that I thought it was going to go. And so now what? And then it's like, what do I want my life to be? I don't know. Let's stop and think about this. And I had to stop and think about a lot of things, like a 39-year-old woman, single 39-year-old woman, babies. Babies are a thing we have to think about. At what point do you think, okay, I'm never going to have kids? Well, for me, 39. I thought my cutoff was going to be 40. I've just said that as if I'm about to announce baby news. I am not. The way I said that though, like, I thought I wasn't, but guess what? No, that's not happening. But I had a real big, deep, like into myself review over the whole kids situation because I did always want kids. It didn't happen for me. I've actually done videos on exactly that. So if that appeals to you, have a check of those videos because they were real me processing things about that stuff and getting into a community of other people who are also processing those sorts of things. I am now I'm 40. I'm like, okay, I've had my cut-off. My cut-off was 40 for personal reasons. For my decision was my cut-off was 40. Please don't even bother commenting saying like, oh, you've still got time. People have babies till they're in their 50s. I have my reasons for cutting off at 40. Okay, I have my reasons. So then it's like, ooh, what's my life going to look like? And suddenly it's like, it opens up this whole thing of like, well, if I'm never going to have kids, what am I going to do with my life instead then? And I've kind of almost gone to the other side where I'm like child free, and I'm like, I kind of think, I'm very happy that I never had children, and I'm okay with that. I still have my moments. But anyway, this video is not about that. This video is about turning 40. Oh, I'm very warm right now. No, that's not a hint at menopause, by the way. It's 35 degrees and I've got no aircon and no fan because it's too loud to make videos. No major announcements coming in this video, guys. Okay, you can click off if you're looking for a major announcement. Okay, there's no massive announcements in this video. I'm sure at some point I'll be doing the real talk video on menopause, because that's gonna happen at some point this decade probably. But yeah, turning 40 is crazy. But I think in maybe like the week before I turned 40, that's where I really crashed, because at 39 I was kind of trying to sort of figure out what I was going to be doing and measuring up different things and what do I enjoy doing and all that kind of thing. And the week before turning 40, I was like a bit sad, and I was a bit like, oh my gosh, my life's not turned out how I wanted it to, and I don't know what to do now, and and then I hit 40 and it was like the millennium bug. That's what it was like. Remember 1999? We were all thinking the whole world is going to end. As soon as it hits 2000, this millennium bug's going to come up and it's going to crash everything. Oh my gosh, wow. And we were all like, what's going to happen? And then guess what? Nothing happened, okay? Nothing freaking happened. Oh gosh, to be a child of that generation. Oh, it was amazing times, guys, amazing times. Who's with me? That's kind of what it was like hitting 40, because it was like the whole of the age of 39. And I was reevaluating a lot of things in my life at the age of 39, not because of my age being 39, but because a lot of things had to happen. I had to move back to the country I was born in, and I had to rectify a lot of very expensive situations, like with housing situations. And I had to go back to a job that I had worked in previously, which was like, but at this point it was like a whole new world to me, just because new technology had come in, and new technology is always terrifying to me. Where's that millennium bug when you need it, okay? So there was a lot of stuff going on when I was 39. Like a lot of stuff was going on. And then it's like I hit 40 and it's like, you know what? I don't have to make these decisions right now. I'm okay. And I was loving life. I was like, yep, okay, I've taken some time off work. I've moved again. Can't seem to stay put. I moved again, and I was like, okay, this is great. Let's just do this. Let's go crazy. Let's just do this. And then I don't know, slowly but surely things like started to happen. Like I got a bad back. And I couldn't move, and then I couldn't sleep properly at night, and I was like, because of my back, every time I moved it was like agony, and if I took painkillers and stuff before I'm going to sleep, it's fine when I go to sleep, but then as soon as they wear off I move and it hurts again, and that was really hard. And then while I was away, 3 of my besties got pregnant and had kids, and so then their whole life like changed, and I was like, guys, I've just got a second wind, I want to go ow. And they're all like, oh, I'm at home with the babies. And I was just like, oh, I'm so red right now. I'm sorry. It is just so damn freaking hot in here. But I really want to just make this video because I'm in the mood to chat with you guys. So yeah, I'm going to live with it. Just deal with the fact I'm going red. It's fine. Red and green, it's like, you know, Christmas. So yeah, it's just hitting 40 made me go, oh my gosh, okay, no, I can live my life again. But then I was like, oh crap, my friends have disappeared again. What do I do? And so I made new friends. It's fine. And I taken myself off on some travels, and my actual birthday party as well. Crazy. Oh my gosh, I had two massive birthday parties. Like seriously, I really enjoyed them. The first one I had like 3 months before my birthday. Reason being because I was in one country and then I was in another country, and I couldn't expect the friends in either country to sort of like, you know, make the trip. So I decided to have 2 separate birthday parties. So I had a big birthday party with all my people in the UK, and it was oh man, it was emotional. It was so emotional. I agreed with one of my friends that I would sing at my party, like as in he'd wanted me to like join a band with him for a while, and I was like, oh, this is too scary. And so I promised that on my birthday party I would, because at the end of the day, only people there are people that like me, so it wouldn't be like people hating it and me feeling awkward. But then at least if they'd hate it, they'd be polite enough to say they didn't hate it because they're there for me. Anyway, we did it and we rocked it. Absolutely rocked it. I loved it. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I actually really enjoyed being on stage and singing. I haven't done that for such a long time, apart from like, you know, karaoke. Anyway, it was amazing. I loved every freaking second of it. I cried. I was so emotional. It was so lovely. And then I had my birthday party here and Shazanix and another very good friend of ours who's not been on camera here came out to visit, and we just did not stop laughing. We did not stop laughing. One of my friends here decided that we would make it a like flamenco themed birthday party. Yes, we are in Spain. And we did. And it was just freaking amazing, okay? It was amazing. And I will have to ask for permission to share some of these photos because they contain other people. But if they say yes, you will see a photo inserted right about here of us on our night and of us at the end of the night, because the end of the night photos are hilarious, okay? Me, Shazanix and our friend Yo. I just hope that they let me share it because you'd love it. Parties were amazing. And then yeah, after that I took myself off on some travels and I've done a lot of soul searching. I've had lots of ups and downs, to be quite honest with you. At the point of recording this video, I've been living as a 40-year-old for a couple of months, and I've had moments where I've been like, oh my gosh, life begins at 40. Yeah, 40 and fabulous, yeah. And I've had other moments where I've been just like, everything hurts, and I make this noise when I get up, and it's like someone switched, like literally flipped a switch of going like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm cool, to, oh, I feel achy. Probably more to do with the fact that I moved and changed lifestyles again, rather than actually the fact that I turned 40. Let's not exaggerate here. But still, like I have moments every now and again where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm really in my 40s now. And some things kind of like went a bit weird. Like, okay, this is good. I'm not sure if it's me being paranoid, okay, but I joined a dating app. Oh, I don't know why I did this. I hate dating apps. Like, I passionately hate dating apps. They're so gross. And it's not like I struggle to meet people in real life. I meet people all the time in real life. I get asked out all the time. And sometimes they're lovely and sometimes they're not. And sometimes they're like married and I'm like, why are you asking me out, you weirdo? And sometimes they're like just not people that I want to date because they're like maybe not right, you know, for various reasons. It's not me being picky, by the way. That's me not wanting to date people who, I don't know, just got out of prison for armed robbery. Yeah, someone like that asked me out recently. But yeah, I joined a dating app and I really regretted it. But what's really interesting is that I was on a dating app at the age of 39 and I got like after like after like hundreds of likes, right? But then I deleted it because I was just like, we decided I was moving. I was like, yeah, okay, no. And then guess what? I joined one at 40 and so on my profile now it's like 40. Wow. Whew. My likes were like halved, I tell you, halved. And it made me think, same photos, 6 months apart, same person. Suddenly nobody's interested. I mean, not nobody, clearly not nobody's interested, obviously not, but not nearly as much as like before. And I was wondering like, what is it? Are they suddenly thinking, oh, she's 40, she's going to be like wanting to have kids immediately? Was it that? Was it that their parameters are set differently? And so actually their parameters are like, you know, 30s are fine and then their cutoff is 40? I don't know. I don't know what this is. I quite like to investigate this actually. I might even make a video on this. Would anyone like to see a video on that? Because I'm very interested in this. Very. And then other things that made me go, oh my God, life's amazing. I'm 40 and I'm so free. I feel free. And I kind of stopped, because before I was like, oh my God, I got to make life decisions. And now I'm like, okay, do I really though? Because if I haven't got any kind of like clock ticking loudly, then I don't have to make life decisions. I can take some time off work to travel around, to do other stuff, to write a damn book if I want to write a damn book. I'm going to write a damn book. you get my point, okay? To do whatever it is that I want to do, whatever I feel like doing in that moment. Yeah, whatever. So anyone else out there who's about to turn 40, welcome to the other side. It's amazing. It's freeing. Just don't sweat it. It's fine. Have a midlife crisis. Buzz your hair. Buy a sports car. Have a fling with a 29-year-old. I might have done that as well. Not admitting to anything. Anyway, on that note, I will leave you with that. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Can't believe I just said that. All right. Love you all. Okay. Bye.